Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. We got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N2 list today. As always, if you see a new vocabulary word with a new kanji in it, we're going to write the kanji down 10 times on stream and say it out loud a few times. And then we're going to go over the radicals that make up the kanji, how it's pronounced and what it means. And hopefully we can make up a little story to remember the kanji by its radicals. If you see a new word but it's made of kanji we already know, we're just going to go over the meanings of each of those kanji and how they come together to make those new words. If you don't want to listen to me say stuff over and over and write stuff out, head on over to YouTube. And if you only just want the word list for this, head on over to the Google Drive. Our first word of the day is sai-san. Sai on the left side for again or repeatedly, and san on the right side for three. So to do something again more than three times is again or repeatedly. Sai-san is again and again or repeatedly. Sai-san. Sai-san is again and again or repeatedly. Sai-san. Sai-san is again and again or repeatedly. Sai-san. Number two is tsumazuku. Tsumazuku is our word intransitive for to stumble, to fail, or to suffer a setback. No kanji here, just tsumazuku. Tsumazuku, to stumble or to suffer a setback. Tsumazuku. 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 Number three is zogen. Zo on the left side for an increase and gen on the right side for a decrease is literally increase and decrease or fluctuation. Zogen is increase and decrease or fluctuation. Zogen. Increase and decrease or fluctuation. Zogen. Zogen is increase and decrease or fluctuation. Zogen. Zogen is increase and decrease or fluctuation. Zogen. Zogen desu. Zogen. Number four is oku nai. Oku is a roof, and nai on the right side is within. So within a roof is indoors. Oku nai is indoors or under a roof, inside a roof. Oku nai is indoors or inside a roof. Oku nai. Oku nai is indoors or inside a roof. Oku nai. Okunai. Okunai desu. Okunai. Number five is a ryo, a dormitory or hostel. There's a roof in this radical, but the other ones are fairly disparate and hard to put together into a dormitory or a hostel. So this one's probably going to have to be rote memorization. That a ryo is a dormitory or hostel. I mean, it's almost got the radical for a field underneath, and there's the radical for big in the center, and on the top there's a radical for a roof. So I could guess you could say it's a big roof that shelters you from the field is a dormitory or hostel, but that's kind of a stretch for me. Ryo is a dormitory or hostel. A ryo is a dormitory or a hostel. Ryo. Ryo is a dormitory or a hostel. Ryo is a dormitory or a hostel. Ryo is a dormitory or a hostel. Ryo. dormitory or hostel. Ryo. Ryo is a dormitory or hostel. Ryo. Number 6 is a ken bi kyo. Kyo on the right side is a mirror. Bi in the middle is kind of fine or kind of small. Like finite is almost a good translation. And ken on the left side is our new kanji for appearing or existing. Ken. Radicals on the left side doesn't really have a name, but it's a sun on top of what is almost a volume, I guess. Almost looks like a guy standing up and raising his hands, like a little bimo or something. And on the right side, we have a radical for a page. So if you want to think of a little guy appearing on a page going, I'm here, I exist. That's kind of how I'm going to try and remember it. But akiraka is another way to pronounce it, or ken, as in ken bikyo. Ken bikyo no ken is to appear. Bi in the middle is finite or small, and kyo on the right side is a mirror. So appearing on finite mirrors or within a finite mirror's view in a microscope. A kenbikyo is a microscope. Kenbikyo no ken is appearing or existing. Kenbikyo no ken. Ken is appearing or existing. Kenbikyo no ken is appearing or existing, like a little man on the page raising his arms saying, "You wrote me, I exist." Kenbikyo no ken. 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 Kenbikyo no ken is appearing or existing, plus bi in the center for finite or small. Kenbikyo no kenbi, and kyo on the right side is for our mirror that inside the microscope reflects and magnifies. Kenbikyo no kyo. Kenbikyo is a microscope. Number 7 is a fusen. Fu on the left side for air or wind, and sen on the right side for a ship. So a ship in the wind is either an airship or a balloon that, much like a ship on the water, floats in the air. A fusen. Fusen is a balloon or an airship. That could be balloon, but it doesn't, it means one of the ballooned ones, like a zeppelin. A fusen is an airship. Fusen is an airship. Fusen is an airship. Fusen is an airship. Fusen. Fusen. Number 8 is our new word for nigoru. Nigoru is to become muddy, to become dull, or to be corrupted, with our new kanji for uncleanliness, wrong, or impurity. On the left side, we have a radical for water, and on the right side, we have a net over an encapsulated bug. And the net over the encapsulated bug makes me think of a cocoon, which you don't really want to get wet or put in the mud. So daku, uncleanliness, wrong, or impurity, is our encased bug or cocoon that gets wet or muddy. Uncleanliness, wrong, or impurity is our wet, encased bug in a net. Nigoru, hokani daku is uncleanliness, or impurity. Daku, hokani nigoru, or daku, nigoru is to become muddy or to become dull. Intransitive verb, obviously. Daku or nigoru is to become muddied or corrupted. Daku or nigoru is to become wet or muddied. Daku or nigoru is to become wet or muddied. Daku or nigoru is to become wet or muddied. Daku or nigoru. Nigoru is to become wet or muddied. Nigoru. Number 9 is gaku jutsu. Gaku on the left side is study or learning, and jutsu on the right side is a skill. So gaku jutsu is the skill of studying and learning, or the technique of studying and learning, meaning science, learning, scholarship, or your academic pursuits. Your gaku jutsu are your academic pursuits or the skill or technique of science. Gaku jutsu is science or learning. Gaku jutsu. Gaku jutsu is the skill of studying or learning. Gaku jutsu. Gaku jutsu. Gaku jutsu. Gaku jutsu. Number 10 is a ten cho. Ten on the left side for a store, and cho on the right side, which can mean long, but in this case means leader. This kanji has two meanings, as a leader or as long. So a ten cho is literally a store leader or a shop manager. A ten cho is the store leader or shop manager. The ten cho. Ten cho is a store leader or shop manager. Tencho. Tencho desu. Tencho. Tencho is a store leader or shop manager. Number 11 is sochoku. Sotsu on the left side is a percentage or a ratio, and choku on the right side is straightforward or direct. So sochoku is a direct percentage, literally, but means kind of like 100%, like frank, candid, direct, or outspoken. Like the entire or direct percentage of things that you want to say will be said. Sochoku. Sochoku is direct or frank, the entire percentage. Sochoku. Sochoku is direct or the entire percentage of what you want to say. Sochoku. Sochoku is direct and frank. Sochoku. Sochoku. And finally, number 12 is riku chi. Riku on the left side for land, and chi on the right side for earth. So land, earth is just the word for land. Riku chi. I say the word. I should say a word. Rikuchi. Rikuchi. I think that's a mistake in a lot of language learning, honestly. How many times were you told in Spanish or any other language that you might have taken in the class, and the teacher said, this is the word for X? And that's really kind of a misnomer because there's hardly ever the word for anything. Rikuchi is a word for land. Rikuchi is a word for land. Rikuchi. Land plus earth equals land. Rikuchi. Rikuchi is land. Let's go back to the top. Make sure we've got all these in our head for right now. Make sure you're making flashcards so that you can long-term memorize these and find it in immersion so that you really remember it. Our first word was again and again or repeatedly with sai-san, with to do again on the left and 3 times on the right. To fail, to stumble, or to suffer a setback is tsumazuku. Tsumazuku is to stumble or to suffer a setback. Increase and decrease or fluctuation is zolgen. Zol on the left side for increase, and gen on the right side for a decrease. Zolgen is fluctuation or increase, decrease. Indoors is oku nai. Oku on the left side for a roof, and nai on the right side for within. A dormitory or a hostel is a ryo with our roof over a big field. A ryo is a dormitory or a hostel. A microscope is a kenbikyo. Ken on the left side with our day. It looks like a little guy saying, I'm alive on a page for appearing and existing. Ken, and then B in the center for finite or fine detailed. Ken, B, and kyo on the right side for a mirror. Ken, B, kyo for the mirror inside the microscope that does help with the magnification. Kenbikyo is a microscope. A balloon or an airship is a fu on our left side for air or wind, and sen on the right side for a boat. A fusen is an airship or a balloon. To become muddy, to become dull, or to be corrupted is our new kanji, nigoru or daku for wrongness or impurity. Nigoru is to become dirty or corrupted. Nigoru, with our water splashed onto a cocoon. Nigoru. Science, learning, or scholarship is gakujutsu. Gaku on the right side for learning, and jutsu on the right side for the skill or technique of. A shop manager is a tencho. Ten on the left side for a store, and cho on the right side for a leader. A frank, candid, direct, or outspoken thing is sokcho. Sochoku is direct or candid, with sotsu on the left side for percentage, and choku on the right side for direct. Sochoku is frank or candid. And finally, we had land with rikuchi. Riku on the right side for earth or land, and chi on the right side for land. Rikuchi is land. Thanks for watching this Sunday afternoon, everybody. I hope you have a good day before the weekend starts back, or before the week starts back up, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.